This is people of the state of Michigan versus Seth William Connor, case number 21B 1215SM. This is a charge of breaking and entering illegal entry without the owner's permission. Okay, the next thing we've got to do is address what your bond conditions are going to be. And before I go through that, Mr. Wheaton, this is alleged to have occurred October of last year. So how is it that he's just getting to jail now?
Mr. Connor, why are you in jail right now?
My wife called the cops on me. She wanted me kicked out of the house or whatever. We supposedly had a fight, and so the cops showed up and they're like, "All right, you got warrants. Let's fucking go."
Right. Thank you.
Is that what you said, or is that what the cops said?
What? Let's go. I
No,
said
dropping the F-bomb.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swear, sir. No disrespect.
I mean, if you were quoting the police or
No,
quoting yourself.
I wasn't quoting the cop.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So are there any new charges there, Mr. Wheaton, then, as a result of that, do you think?
No.
No. But you just got to the jail what day?
Yesterday.
Well, there might be something coming down the pike. Wait a minute. Let me look here. Let me just see.
No charges were filed, sir.
If you're looking through the list of new warrants today, Judge, he's not there.
Okay.
I promise you, no charges were filed.
No, the allegation was that you were drunk and stumbling over, allegedly. So I don't know.
I wasn't drunk, sir.
Okay.
I promise.
Listen. I don't know if it's alcohol. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it's just you're having a bad day. I don't know. But if you get out, I want you on alcohol test. You got an impaired. You got a purchasing alcohol under age 21. I think that you might be better off if you weren't having any alcohol.
Yes, sir.
There's enough evidence that I think you might be having an alcohol problem.
All right.
5,000 at 10%. I've got the matter of people of the city of Flint versus Troy Dwayne Jones, case number 22G00936OM. Domestic assault and battery is the charge. 7,500 cash or surety.
How much?
7,500, 7,500. So bail bondsman probably charge you 10% of that.
Can't afford it, Your Honor.
You want me to call your daughter? I mean, you don't want me to call your daughter, or do you?
Well, I don't know a number by heart. It's all in my phone. I can't get into my contacts.
Is there somebody you want me to call?
I can't remember no numbers.
No numbers at all, huh?
No numbers at all.
I've got other cases to call. If you think of a number, I want the deputy. Is the deputy over there? Can we have the deputy just step in the booth for a second?
You want me to call the deputy?
Well, just motion him to come over. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
So he says he can't remember any of his phone numbers. They're all stored on his phone, which I guess is in property. Can you guys, let him get his phone numbers out of there so he can try to raise bond?
No, we don't do that. No, we can't do that.
Well, how does one get their numbers in this day and age when, people are storing them on phones?
If he has an emergency contact listed in his file, we can give him that number.
You mean the name of a person?
No, when they're booked in, they usually provide an emergency contact. They give us their name and their phone number. So I can get that for him. I come to this phone, I can't do that.
Wait a minute. Hang on here. They're talking in the courtroom. Deputy, repeat what you said about the emergency contact.
When they come into the jail, we
Yes.
always ask for emergency contact. So that's listed in his file. So I can get him that number if he has to be listed. But as far as getting his phone and getting numbers out of it, we can't do that.
So at that point, they have the phone to give you the phone number.
No.
Well, I don't understand how, if he didn't give you a phone number for his emergency contact, and he probably gave you a name, how is he going to get it? That's what I don't get.
I'm not sure. He's gonna have to call somebody and get the number that he needs. Or he can always write a letter out in the mail.
What's that?
Somebody, you can write a letter and have somebody send their number through the mail.
Listen, his pretrial is coming up on August the 1st. So that's about 2 weeks away. We get all these emails talking about the jail being overcrowded all the time. So I guess I'm not getting it. You know, if he can call somebody so he can bond out, you know, why can't somebody get his phone out of property and put it back in? I don't know what the procedure is. And maybe this is a new process.
I don't
that I'm not aware of.
We don't just grab their phones out. I'm back in video, so I don't work property, but I know that we don't grab phones out to get people's phone numbers. I haven't heard of that being done.
Is Deputy Finn there?
He's not here.
Okay, well, sir, this is what I'm going to do. Why don't you stay downstairs there, and if you think of any phone numbers of who you might call,
Please, Your Honor.
I'll make a phone call for you. Okay?
Please let me out, Your Honor. Please. Please, I'm begging you.
I'm not changing
Please.
the bond right now. That's, I'm not going to do that. But I want you to think hard.
I can't think of no number. I've been thinking for 5 days, Your Honor. I can't find none.
Well, maybe if you think of somebody, maybe they're not somebody who's in town. Maybe it's a relative, that has never changed their phone number, that has a landline or something that you will remember, and they can contact, your daughter or whoever. Tell you what, why don't you step out of the booth, just have you wait downstairs and you think about it. And if you come up with a name, we'll make a call, okay? If you can remember a number, okay?
All right, thanks, Your Honor.
All right. This is people of the city of Davison versus Chandria Latrice Fisher. All right, this is a no license, never applied case 20B 352OT. There is
Judge?
Yeah.
Your Honor?
Yeah.
Check your stack of files. That should have been rubber banded to a few more files.
Oh, hang on. Oh, yes.
3.
Yes, she's got more. Okay. So that one, they requested a bench warrant. So, two more. We've got City of Flint versus Chandria Latrice Fisher. It's a charge of no operator's license, never applied.
Judge, please state the case number.
Yes, that is 18G 02099OT. Then there's another one, 18G 01091OT. There's a bench warrant in this file, and that is a charge of driving while unlicensed. There's one more, so there's 4 files. Okay, so the fourth one is case number 20C 01542OT, no license, never applied. This is from Genesee Township versus Chandria Latrice Fisher. Ma'am, I don't think I asked how old you are. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Ma'am, do you understand what he's saying is that it sounds like you make more money, make too much money to get a free lawyer appointed by the court.
I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. I just know I'm gonna lose my job. I've been gone for 3 days. I missed 3 days of work. And I don't know.
Well, we're going to have to address about you having legal representation. So
I'm waiting on my date with the Secretary of State now to take my permit. That's what since I've been working. I just been trying to get everything in order. I have 4 babies. Like right now, it's just been a rough time. I just got that bench warrant in the mail. Everything else I haven't got nothing else yet. So I just been, like I said, been finally working, trying to get stuff together.
Well, listen, you're getting ahead of us. You're getting ahead of where I'm at. You really are.
I'm sorry.
Well, what I'll do is this. I'll check box number 10 that says the defendant is referred to the local appointing authority for indigency screening and appointment of an attorney if appropriate. Now, let me address the bench warrant first. That is from Judge Crawford. He has requested, his bench warrant says $200 cash only. So she needs that. No driving without a valid license. So let's go through the other 3 cases. Appear to be from all around the county. So let's see here.
Judge, if you could go to the other one that's from the city of Flint, that's going to be the other oldest case.
All right, we got the no operator's license. No ops never applied. That's what they have here. And the civil infractions of failing to yield the right of way, no proof of insurance. All right, let me get to your bond conditions. You have to appear for any examination, arraignment, trial, sentencing, or at any time and places directed by the courts. If you're represented by an attorney, notices to appear may go to the attorney instead of to you. You understand?
Yes.
You have to abide by any judgment entered in the case and surrender to serve any sentence imposed. Do you understand?
Yes.
You're not to leave Michigan without court permission. Do you understand?
Yes.
You're not to commit any crimes while you are released. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have to notify the court in writing of any change of address or telephone number. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are not to use alcohol, marijuana, or illegal or controlled substances. Do you understand?
Yes.
No firearms or dangerous weapons. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do not drive without a valid license. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wheaton, how did she come to the attention of the authority? Because these cases are not brand new.
I don't know. Miss Fisher, how is it that you're in jail today?
My sister had got pulled over and they took me because of the warrant.
So there's not any new charge or anything?
No, sir. I haven't been driving. I've been trying to get everything in order. That's what I've been doing. But like my hours that I work from 5 in the afternoon to 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but I don't know why you don't go to court on.
I haven't, that's why I was just saying, I haven't got no court documents in the mail like they usually come to me.
When you were given these tickets, so to speak, there's a appearance date on them. Well, you know, we have a situation where he's making adequate money that she ought to be able to post bond. She ought to be able to, you know, address these matters. He's making adequate enough
And
money.
I should add that she's gonna have to post $200 to get out anyway on the Judge Crawford case.
1,500 at 10%.
So all that money have to be paid before I can get out.
Yes.
I'm finna lose my job. I'm not never gonna come on.
Well, ma'am,
I don't,
there's
I don't
somebody
even
that
have my mom. I don't even have my mom's phone number to contact nobody.
well, whose phone number do you know? I can call him and
I-
answer the phone. What's
It's
that?
in my phone. All the numbers is in my phone.
Ma'am. There's got to be somebody's phone number that you can remember.
No,
your
I
life.
promise. I've been telling them that since I got here. It would have been better if I could get out and just go get my debit card and pay it myself. Like I'm gonna be fired. My boss said if I don't come in to work today, I'm gonna be fired. Like I got a lot of stuff.
Well, ma'am, I'm more than willing to call somebody for you if you can think of a phone number, and I'll have them, you know. But if you have your debit card with you in property?
No, it's at home with my mom. Like he's still talking to me. She told me to come out.
Well, hang on.
Judge, the
Ma'am.
deputy said that they can let her get her debit card now that she's been given her bond so that she can pay it herself to get out. She needs to step out of the booth so she can get instructions.
She said the debit card is at home. It's not in her property.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
I see.
Okay, ma'am. There's somebody out of town that you can think of. I mean, you know, you need to think about, look, ma'am, there's got to be somebody that you can call, that you can remember the phone number.
I don't. My phone is in property though. If they can give me a number out of there. But like I said, I'm about to miss work, so probably ain't nobody about to pay the money. I'm about to be out of a job. Ain't nobody about to want to help me pay this money, and then I can't pay them back because I'm out of a job now. I have 4 babies. Like, this is crazy.
Well, ma'am, what can I say when you don't
At least
show
you
up
could
in
have gave
court?
me a PR bond so I could have got out and brought my money myself.
No. Do you understand why I didn't give you a PR bond?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because you have a history of not showing up for court. Bond is supposed to ensure that somebody appears in court. You have a history of not showing up. You got 4 cases here for basically the same thing. So you keep doing the same thing over and over again. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even bother to look at your driving record, because I imagine that if I took a look at your driving record, it would probably knock me out of the chair. But I didn't even consider your driving record. I didn't want to look.
Okay, so what is the total that I need to get out?
Were you adding it up there, Mr. Wheaton? It's 200 for Judge Crawford's case.
Boy, it's about $300.
No, it's not. It's more than that.
Your Honor, if she gets a bondsman, she'll pay 10%.
Okay.
Of 400 and 10% of 100. Or 10% of the $100 bond.
All right. Well, good luck. All right. I got two cases here. One of them is people of Grand Blanc Township versus Don Quay, Daria Jeff Johnson, driving while license is suspended, revoked, or denied. Then we've got, and the charge on that is no operator's license never applied. Mr. Johnson, how old are you?
22. I promise,
So-
Judge, if you give me opportunity to pay the tickets off and let
No,
me
no,
go to court.
whoa, time out. Do you understand that you've got two different judges on the same day and same time? That you've
Yes,
got to
sir.
be in.
Yes, sir.
These are misdemeanors. You can't just pay them. You're going to have to appear in front of these judges. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And before I go through his bond conditions, he's been in jail for 3 days. How did he come to the attention of the authorities?
Why did you get arrested, sir?
Oh, it was an altercation with my brother and they had guns in the car and I was around.
That's why you're in jail right now?
Yes. And the misdemeanor tickets. But they didn't they didn't say that the gun was mine, but they still charged me with a CCW. They charged all of us with CCWs. They didn't catch us with the guns.
So you're telling us you have a case pending up at circuit court?
I haven't had a court that I don't know yet.
Well,
I haven't seen a judge for that yet.
is he on that list, Katrina? Katrina?
No,
Okay.
I had to read the list. No, he's not on it.
All right. You are not on, is he on, are you on probation or not?
Not.
So these weapons charges from 2019, you're not on probation for that.
No, I completed probation for those.
I don't understand why you don't go to court when you have, let me see if they gave you court dates. Let me just see.
Your Honor, I was aware of the court dates. I got two daughters that I take care of by myself. I couldn't make them. I had in between working and my two children, I couldn't make it, Your Honor. That's why, as I said, I can pay them off or go to court for them if I get out, you know. I got my mother now, she helped me with my kids.
You're only 22, correct?
Yes, sir.
See, I'm just going to tell you. I'll just tell you where I'm at, okay? You know, like I just took a little glance at your record. You get busted for guns, carrying a concealed weapon, and then being a felon in possession. You know, you got 3 times busted, right?
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
Okay. And, you know, I mean, I think maybe that isn't that serious to you because it's driving while license suspended. I mean, you know, you think you can just pay it without going to court, and that's not how it works.
No, sir,
And,
Your Honor. No, sir. I'm gonna go to court, I promise.
well, you know, I'm just saying you don't strike me as the type of person who is going to follow my instructions. I mean, you know, can you understand why I'm saying that?
Yes, Your Honor, I can understand.
I mean,
But I
you know,
promise.
you get 3 gun felonies in 3 years' time, I think it was. You're doing your own thing. You don't care what I'm saying. But you understand why I would think that.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Well, let me tell you how I feel about it. And you see, bond is supposed to make sure that somebody comes back to court. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So you promising me that you're going to be there, it doesn't really mean anything to you. Because I'm just, you know, you don't know me. I don't know you. You have no personal stake in keeping your word to me. But guess what? If somebody puts up bond money for you, you know, like a relative, you got more at stake you're not going to want to disappoint them because, you know, you don't want to blow up any bridges. You don't care if you blow up a bridge with me. You're telling me that over 2 different cases, you couldn't bother to show up in court or address it. And I'm finding that hard to swallow. I just think that maybe you should have somebody post your bond money, somebody that, you know, loves you and that you will feel obligated to go to court when the time comes.
I don't have it, Your Honor. I'm not gonna be able to.
Well,
I got 2 daughters to take care of. I can make a promise. I'm making a promise to you because I need to be there for my kids at the end of the day. I gotta go home.
Well,
I have
who's
to.
watching your children right now?
Huh?
Who's watching your kids right now?
My mom.
Well, she's their grandma.
I know, but she can't. She can't. She's too old for it now.
How old is too old?
Bro, she's for almost 50. She's 48.
Almost 50? Oh, and that's too old?
I mean, that's what she tells me. So that's what she makes me stand up to, making sure I be a daddy to my children. I'm just trying to make
She's 48 and she said that's too old.
That's what she tells me. She says she's too old for her to have grandkids. So she makes me be home with them, or if I'm not at work.
Well, I tell you what. Can you call? Have you called your mom?
No, I can't contact her. I haven't been able to contact anyone.
Well, no. I'm gonna set your bonds. I'll call him. I'll be more than happy to call if you like. Hang on here. Let me set the bonds so you will come to court. I'm gonna make that one 500. I'm gonna make the Burton case 100. Now, you need some?
They both cash or surety, Judge?
Yes, they're both cash or surety, so we need 600. Now, you want me to call your mom? Mr. Johnson?
There's no point, Your Honor. She's not going to be able to pay that, man.
She can talk to a bail bondsman. Listen, do you want me to call her or not? Because I can call her.
Yes, call her, Your Honor.
Well, you know the number?
No, Your Honor. That's why I haven't been able to call her, because I don't know the numbers. I don't have any numbers.
You don't know your mom's telephone number?
No, Your Honor. Not by heart.
You don't know anybody's phone number?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well,